How do you end up here? Don't people usually drop you at the edge of town? This person went into the city. Decided to check out Invercargill for a brief amount of time. It's kind of an awkward intersection here. Wait till I cross this road. I'm gonna get back to it. Does it make it harder to get a ride? Does what make it harder to get a ride? The reason I'm walking and hitchhiking is because it'll be better the further down this way I go. So I'll keep walking until I get to a better spot. Once I find a spot that I think is ideal for hitchhiking, I'd stop there. Being in town, yeah, you want to get to the edge of town, so all the traffic's leaving town. I don't understand why marijuana comes up so much in my chat. Does it come up in everyone's chat a lot? Off to bed night, Trevor and Chatters. At night, Zedsies. Have a good sleep. The exclamation point weed clip's pretty relevant. We're talking about hitchhiking, my plans, or what we're gonna do. And people be like, "Hey Trevor, what about weed? Have you heard of it before? Let me tell you about it. The United States has the best weed in the world, Trevor. Did you know that?" Be like, "Well, I don't really care." Be like, "But did you hear about all the great weed?" There. Expand your horizons being fun about weed? Like I am. I'm from Vancouver Island. It's pretty much what we're all about. Wait so much because the hippie vibe hitchhiking has? Yeah, it could be that. Going bluff? Yeah, that's the plan. Oops, missed the car. Although I find it awkward when I come up these intersections, I want to just be cognizant of traffic from all different directions. So I quite often end up missing a car. pulled over here, but I'm not sure they're for me. Didn't see them pull over for me. Oh, it could be. So that's not for me. Bro, how's your trip so far? Oh, it's been wonderful. Been pretty lucky on the weather. People been wonderful. The country's beautiful. And I haven't even got to apparently the most beautiful bits.
You don't get any quicker than that.
Hey, where about you heading to?
Bluff.
Bluff? That's where I'm trying to get to. Beauty.
Yeah,
hey, thank you for stopping. Before I hop in, I make like this live video documentary about hitchhiking, so I have a camera. I don't have to necessarily point it at you, but I do have a camera.
Yeah, good for that.
That's all right. Cool. Bag in the back seat here, good, or? Yeah, all right, cool. Thanks for stopping.
It's all right. I can see you're about to put like a discount one.
Oh man, I was about to spin around and jump out. Yeah.
Oh my god. That dude's about to put his finger out, his thumb out and hitchhike. Yeah, don't mind, there's nothing on the floor there. It's
I'm not going to break anything? Alright, cool.
Yeah. My youth's always got a bit of chunk in it.
So, you working in Bluff or you live there?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, so I work in Bluff.
It's a pretty small town, there's not too much there, right? Or as far as like...
No, there's not much there at all, really. Yeah.
No, I started out in Auckland and I've just been slowly working my way south. Figured I might as well get to the kind of southern point.
Yeah. So what's your video blog that you're doing?
So it's essentially I just show people what it's like to hitchhike, and I've done that in 27 countries now. I'm from Canada, and full time now I broadcast hitchhiking around the world in different countries. So before this I was in Malaysia, before that Singapore, before that I was in the United States for a month. And
fantastic. Trying to let people know that it's, not so dangerous as what everyone thinks it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to show people what it's actually like, because it does have a very bad reputation now.
It doesn't have a bad reputation in New Zealand.
That's the one exception, is I've actually seen several people hitchhiking here, and the people here seem a little bit more open to it than most other places I've been. Yeah. So that's kind of cool, because I've gotten around pretty fast, and I've met a lot of cool people along the way here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's been like 30-something lifts so far in New Zealand, and no complaints about it.
Yeah, the easy thing in New Zealand is make it real simple. Like, if you got a backpack and a flag and all that sort of thing, then everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah, the big backpack, a few cardboard signs sitting in there kind of gives it away, and seems to work. But I do get around pretty quick in most places I go to. Like my worldwide average is like 20-minute average wait time for a ride, which in hitchhiking terms ain't too bad. I don't think so. I think it's a little bit faster here in New Zealand, although the fastest country was Fiji at about 6 minutes.
Understandable.
But all the locals do it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite country you've been to so far?
New Zealand's right up there, but I think it's kind of because it reminds me of Canada.
You kind of have to say that.
No, but there's been plenty of places I go to and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but it's definitely not the top. Also, I was in Malaysia before this and I was like completely burnt out from the heat. It was like mid-30s every day and the humidity was 70 plus, and just being outside made me pour out sweat. And I find the climate here at this time of the year just like very nice. Very nice.
This is like, it's not that warm. It's 16 degrees outside, but
that's a good traveling temperature.
On a sunny day and not much humidity. It actually feels really comfortable.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful day, and I've been really lucky. I only had one day of rain, and that was in Dunedin. I just kind of checked out the town for a little bit, and then stayed in the backpackers. But every other day has been a mix of sun and cloud, essentially every single day.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling once I start heading west, because I've only done the East Coast, the South Island, and the North Island, I'm guessing more of the West Coast will be a bit rainier. Or it is historically, I'm guessing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's quite cool that you can mix traveling with work.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's for the past year and a half, this has become my job to travel full time. I hitchhiked for 4 years previous, just myself, just because I enjoyed it. Like the people I meet, places I go, the experience of it.
So
plan hitchhiking that much where you know you're going to be at a particular time, you know? Like some people are hitchhiking and they're like, I'm trying to hitchhike to a wedding. And it's like
Oh, I get. Go into certain routes, or
I guess you could say that in some way. Like I don't have 100% freedom to train, where it just kind of gets you want to.
when I travel, I'm into.
You guys know how much I like Snickers, but we're upgrading to extreme Snickers.
Menu, okay.
Hitchhiking, probably a bit more flexible, but limiting in other respects.
Yeah, you do have 100% freedom, like flexibility to do whatever you want, whenever you want to, as long as you don't plan specific accommodations on specific days or activities.
All about time. Yeah.
I'm really lucky now that I don't have like a time limit for the trip, really. Well, in this case, I actually am planning on going home for Christmas to Canada because I missed last Christmas. But usually it's just I can be in whatever country I want to be in for as long as I want to. Actually, I guess up to the visa limit. So here I can only be here 3 months at a time.
So do you carry a tent so that you can stuck somewhere you can just
This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. This climate, and I have like decent camping equipment, so I get some of my best sleeps out in a tent. So I'd quite often prefer to be outside than inside.
understand.
And it actually wakes me up in the morning because the sun, if it is